working on it like that. But I got some good young kids. This kid's a good kid. He's a sharp kid. He's a volunteer.
Oh, gosh.
We're live?
All right, we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the Town of New Windsor February Town Board meeting. Before we get started, if I can get everybody to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, before we get going, I got our full board with us here tonight. I got Deputy Supervisor Steve Moreau, Councilwoman Sylvia Santiago, Councilman Charlie Breaux, Councilman Michael Schwartz, our town clerk, Tricia Clarino, and our town attorney Dave Zagon, Police Lieutenant Fred Fayol, our Highway Superintendent Anthony Fayol, and in the audience here is our Receiver of Texas Susan Scheibel. Before we get started, I just want to do a little quick presentation here. So the other day, my secretary brings in the mail to me, and she said, "Here's the mail," and there's a little letter in here. It's a cute letter here. So she goes, "You got to read it." So I'm going to read it. It says, "To the Town of New Windsor. Hi, my name is Jack Dunleavy, and I live on, and I'm not going to give his address, in New Windsor. I have passed the empty space at Five Corners near the Walgreens, and I got a perfect idea. We should put a Lego store there. A Lego store is a good idea because lots of people like to build with Legos, so it could raise a lot of money. Plus, it would be really cool and good in Five Corners. It could sell new and used Lego sets, bricks, and minifigures, and it could be called the Daily Brick. Please take my suggestion seriously." Jack, he was yelling at me. I like it. And it says, "P.S. My birthday is on February 20th, so I will be 11 very soon. Sincerely, Jack Dunleavy, resident of New Windsor." So when I saw this, I'm like, I was kind of, I don't want to say I teared up, but it was kind of choked. It was cute. A 10-year-old, I said, it's a future town supervisor right there for me. So, after giving it some thought, I'm like, he wants a Lego store. I did take a picture of this and I sent it to the property owner there, and I said, "This is what you got to put up there." With that, I got thinking, I said, obviously the kid likes Legos. So I made some phone calls to some connections I have, and one of them came through. So I wanted to gift Jack a one-day pass to Legoland in Goshen. I think that'd be a good idea. So what I did was I ended up calling, and he's here with us. I called Harry Ferguson. Harry's the senior logistic manager for Coke here in town. I called Harry up. I sent him a picture of it, and Harry's like, "You know what? That's pretty cool. Let me check." So Coca-Cola is a partner, and they're a sponsor of Legoland in Goshen. So Harry goes, "Listen, short notice, and let me see what I can do." So I did tell, and I'm not certain. I didn't call you back. I'm not certain how many, but I did tell Harry that obviously we do have the Jack that we want to give it to, but now I feel bad. I don't want the parents to have to pay for it. So Harry was able to come through with 4 tickets to Legoland for Jack and whoever else he wants to bring for the 4 years to go there. I spoke to the mom, Megan. I know you said you went there, but it was very quick. It was when it first opened, so it was tough. So Jack, if you can come up here, I'm gonna come and talk to you. I'm gonna have Harry present you with the tickets, and then we'll take a quick picture, and I'll let you go to your Boy Scout meeting.
That is.
I want to have the board come up. So these are the 4 tickets.
Right. Enjoy Legoland, take a friend, take a parent. All right, on behalf of Coca-Cola, the town of New Windsor, we'd like to give you guys Legoland day passes. They're good through the end of June, so once it gets nice and high, you can go there and enjoy the water park and all the rides.
With the Coke guy there, the guy who gave me the ticket.
Yes, thank you.
And then I'm gonna have the whole board jumping here on me too. So if I get everybody from the board to come up here, we'll fix it with Jack. And we get you off your meeting, right? You go show that off to all your guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool, thank you.
All right.
And you're welcome. If he wants to come sit in my chair, test drive it. Let him test drive it, so. Thank you, good luck. And you gotta share pictures with us when you go.
Yeah, we want to see.
Definitely. Harry, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Harry.
And just to note too, Harry is our vice chairman for our planning board too, so he came through for me. I appreciate him. Right now, I'm gonna, the public comments are allowed on agenda items only for 3 minutes. Anybody's got anything on the agenda item? Comments? You want to pick on one at a time on there, Justin? Get people to talk? No, nobody's on there? Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on here. Town Board 10 New Windsor approved the minutes of the organizational town board meeting held on January 7th, 2026, as per the copy posted on the town clerk's bulletin board and town hall and distributed to each of the town board members. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yeah.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badetti.
Yes. Charlie's gonna count my yeses and my yeses, so I gotta be on them today. Receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached continuation certificate per permit bond number B 158063 submitted by Spagnoli Excavation and Son Incorporated, P.O. Box 4288, New Windsor, New York 12553, in an amount of $20,000 effective December 5th, 2025, and expired December 5th, 2026. The purpose of the permit bond is to secure permit from the town of New Windsor to perform street openings within the town of New Windsor, same being referred to the town attorney and the town highway superintendent. They do this every year. Motion here, the town board, town of New Windsor, in accordance with the resolution attached hereto, hereby determine that the rehabilitation of the existing Stewart Water Pump Station proposed action is an unlisted action pursuant to New York State Environmental Quality Review Act, SEQR, declare itself to be lead agency of the review of same and direct its engineering consultants to circulate for lead agency pursuant to 6 NYCRR Part 617 6B3I. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badetti.
Yes, this is the new pump station that we're actually gonna rehab a pump station up there. This is a component that's very important to us putting a new water plant up at the airport in the future. Receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached amendment number 2 to owner engineer agreement between the town of New Windsor and MHE Engineering DPC, modifying engineering services and payment schedule to the account for MHE's engagement of cost of estimator to prepare a detailed estimate of the anticipated construction costs based on a 30% design documentation for the proposed development of new raw water pump station at the Stewart Water Filtration Plant. That's the one we were just talking about there. Receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached agreement for engineering services between the town of New Windsor and MHE Engineering effective January 8, 2026 for professional services related to the design, bidding, and construction service in connection with the New Windsor Stewart Water Pump Station. Receive and file, hearing no objections, Town Board 10 New Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached utility and access easement agreement from Access Support for Living Incorporated, town of New Windsor, dated December 5th, 2025, and recorded in Orange County Clerk's Office on the 10th day of December 2025 in Library 15825 and page 1617 for a 35-foot wide permanent utility easement over and under the boundaries of Access property for the town's purpose of using, maintaining, and reconstructing an existing water main. Receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached response to request for qualifications for engineering services for the planning and design of water and sanitary sewer improvements serving properties adjacent to Stewart Airport. Hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached responses to request for qualifications for engineering service for the preparation of inflow and infiltration study of the town of New Windsor sanitary sewage collective system. The Town Board 10 New Windsor, upon review of the responses received of the town's request for qualifications for engineering service for the planning and design of water and sanitary sewer improvements serving properties adjacent to Stewart Airport and the town's attorney's summary of same, a copy of which is annexed here too, and in accordance with the attached resolution, hereby select MHE Engineering DPC to provide engineering service for the above referenced project. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yeah.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badetti.
Yes. I'll touch on that in a minute. Town Board 10 New Windsor, upon review of the responses received by the town request for qualification for engineering service for preparation of an inflow and infiltration study of the town of New Windsor sanitary sewer collection system, and after review, the town attorney's summary of same, a copy of which is annexed here too, and in accordance with the attached resolution, hereby selects MHE DPC to provide the engineering service for the above referenced project. Motion?
Move.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yeah.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badetto.
Yes, the town did receive several qualified responses for both of these, the INI study and improvement planning. And the town felt that it was proper that we did pick MHE, our current engineer. They do a good job for us, and they have some institutional knowledge, actually all of it and a lot of it for that Stewart Airport for us, so. And the town board of town of New Windsor hereby authorizes the supervisor to execute the attached letter of agreement between the town of New Windsor and the town of Newburgh for the sharing at no cost to the town of New Windsor's portable generators on temporary as needed basis. Said agreement is effective until December 31st, 2026. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Good
Councilman
lord,
Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yep.
Supervisor Badetto.
sorry for dying here.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Charlie. Hearing no objection, town board of town of New Windsor receiving files with the town clerk, the attached award letter dated January 20, 2026 for the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation advising. Town of New Windsor has been awarded funding to the amount of $400,000 on the Water Quality Improvement Program WQIP for the purchase of a vac truck. We're excited for that. I believe the highway superintendent, along with our water operator, is gonna look into that and get us the finest truck we can get. Town Board of Town of New Windsor hereby introduce a local law to amend chapter 263 of the Town Code of Town of New Windsor, add Article 6 entitled Hotel Motel Room Occupancy Tax, determine this matter as unlisted action pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act, declare a negative declaration regarding the same, and authorize the supervisor to execute Part 1 and 3 of the annexed short environmental assessment form. Call a public hearing to be set for March 4, 2026 at 7 p.m. at the Town Hall, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York, and authorize the town clerk to advertise same pursuant to law by publication and posting, all in accordance with the resolution annexed here to. Motion?
Move.
Roll
Second.
call. Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badetto.
Yeah, so this is something that the town board has been working on for, a little better part of a year now, probably. This actually adds a 5% tax on, impose a 5% tax on all overnight lodging in New Windsor. It includes, bed and breakfast, Airbnbs, VRBOs, hotels, motels, even includes glamping sites and stuff like that. We have the public hearing next month and we'll, vote on it. We will tomorrow get this out to all of the folks, the hotels and motels in town, in the next couple of days, get that so they can put eyes on it and give them an opportunity to come here and speak if they, would like to. Town Board of Town of New Windsor authorizes the town clerk to advertise pursuant to law, calling for sealed bids for the renovation to Rossetti Park Activity Center building, which shall be received and publicly open at the 12th day of March 2026, 10 a.m. local time at the office of the Town of New Windsor Town Clerk, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York. The Town Board, Town of New Windsor reserves the right to reject any and all bids. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yep.
Supervisor Badetto.
Yeah, so this was formerly a teen center many moons ago. I think I said it Monday night myself and even, I crossed paths with Sue Seibel there many times back in our day. I did reach out to, Senator Skoufis. He was able to, supply us with a grant of like $620,000 to, for us to update this. We do use this for, camp and everything. There is not a ton of stuff for kids to do around here, so this is a mechanism for us to get some kids inside. There's gonna be gaming rooms in there and everything, so hopefully we'll be able to get this moving sooner rather than later and get our kids some place to hang out by maybe the fall. Town Board of Town of New Windsor authorizes supervisor to execute the attached change order number 1 with VAD Construction Contractors Incorporated to provide a credit for both an allowance and contingency to remove and replace rusted metal decking in the total credit amount of $13,000. Said change order shall be in a form approved by the town engineer and acceptable to the town attorney. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yep.
Supervisor Badetto.
Touch on that in a minute. Town Board, yes. The Town Board of Town of New Windsor, pursuant to the attached recommendation of the town engineer, hereby authorize final payment in the amount of $6,590, which includes retainage, if any, to VAD Contractors Incorporated for the Town Hall Roof number 3 replacement project. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Brough,
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yes. This is the final leg of this roof here in the town hall, both police department and the town hall, so we should be good for many years to come, hopefully. Town board attendants are hereby authorized the supervisor to enter and execute the attachment agreement for bond counsel services between the town of New Windsor and Hawkins, Delafield and Wood LLP for professional services related to municipal financing. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Brough,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yes, we retain this firm yearly. They do good work for us. This is specifically for like our capital projects and stuff that we bond, so we reach out to them often for questions and they help us out a lot. Town Board 10 New Windsor pursuant to Resolution Annex Tier 2 does hereby determine to expand its family health coverage to include domestic partners of active full-time New Windsor employees and active part-time elected officials in accordance with the town contribution schedule. Authorize the town supervisor and or the town controller to execute and provide to night shift any and all documentation required to facilitate same, and further authorize the town comptroller to advise all active full-time employees and active part-time elected officials of change in eligibility. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Brough,
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yes, so the agreement the town has with Night Shift goes back many years ago. We updated the agreement in several contract negotiations. They were looking to both unions were looking to cover a domestic partner. Not everybody wants to get married today. They just have a domestic partner. So we are going to authorize that any of those folks that have a domestic partner that fit the criteria of anybody else that gets the family coverage can opt into it when they do. Right now, it stands that there's probably about 7 or 8 employees that looks like they can opt in anyway. They all have family coverage anyway, so them covering the domestic partner is no cost to us. Probably about 2 employees that will need the extra coverage, and that will be done in a contract negotiation with them to get that to them. So, but that's a step moving forward here to bringing us into 2026. Hearing no objection and pursuant to the resolution annexed here to the town board of 10 New Windsor does hereby authorize the supervisor to enter and execute the attached 2026 agreements between town of New Windsor and Partners in Safety Incorporated for the administration of drug and alcohol testing of town employees for the 2026 calendar year. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Brough,
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yes, I think since I've been here since 1989, I think we've bounced in between Partners and Safeties and other testing firms for the last, probably 12, 15 times. We were in emergency one last year, and now we're back to Partners and Safety at the recommendation of our human resources chief there. So that's who we're going with this year. So. Town Board 10 New Windsor authorized supervisor to execute the attached second amendment to option and land lease agreement between the town of New Windsor and Verizon Wireless of the East DBA Verizon Wireless and any and all related documents necessary to complete the transaction related to the cell tower located at 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York, as recommended by the town attorney. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Brough.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yes, this cell tower here on the property around the Marasco Center has been here for years, and Verizon approached us about amending the lease. We negotiated some pretty good deals with it. We agreed with it, and that's it. Town Board 10 New Windsor, considering of the resolution annexed here to hereby determine that the board, as the only involved agency for the proposed action, is the lead agency for the execution of the developers agreement, is substantially the same form as annexed here to determine this action to be unlisted action pursuant to seeker, which shall have no significant environmental impact and therefore declare a negative declaration for same. Authorize the supervisor to execute Part 3 of the attached SEAF. Further authorize supervisor to execute the aforementioned agreement directing the owners of said project to construct improvements to the Shaw Road and Beatty Road and Shaw Road and Bull Road intersections as illustrated in the plan prepared by Lincoln Tully, last revised on 10/28/2025, and outlined in Collier's engineering memorandum dated June 6, 2025, and direct project owner to record in the Orange County Clerk's Office at the expense of the owner a fully executed developers agreement within 30 days from the full execution of same. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yes, so this is this is Blooming Hill Farms, venue out that they're planning on building out in Shaw Road. There's some stuff here that, they need to do to these two intersections. A safety concern of the town as well. So all these will be done under this, agreement on issuance of the building permit, prior to issuance of the building permit, and I stress and emphasize prior to. So this has to be done, all this work has to be done prior to us giving them the building permit. Town Board of Town of New Windsor pursuant to resolution annexed hereto does hereby authorize the supervisor at the request of the town of Chester to sign on to the attached letter of support in opposition of a proposed ice facility being located at 29 Elizabeth Drive, Chester, New York. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Pedetti.
Yeah, so I received an email from the town of Chester supervisor, a week or so ago. He's reached out to several towns, cities and villages in the area, asking for us to support a letter of opposition from them to this ice facility that's supposed to go out in Chester. We discussed it Monday night at the workshop, and, New Windsor is going to support this, in the event that they are, able to stop it from out there. And, somehow hopefully they don't try to land in New Windsor. If they do, I'd be looking for their support as well. So we're just signing on to their letter, and that resolution just supports that. Hearing no objection, Town Board of Town of New Windsor receive and file the town clerk the attached agreement and engineering services between the Town of New Windsor and MHE Engineering effective January 8, 2026 for professional services related to design, bidding, and construction services in connection with the Town of New Windsor's Community Center kitchen upgrade. So I know this is a receive and file. I actually called our engineer the other day and asked him to get moving on this project. So we're going to be probably going out to bid sooner rather than later to get that kitchen replaced in the community center, which is dated and needs some work. So hearing no objection, and that money also for that upgrade came from Senator Scoofus too. Hearing no objection, the Town Board of Town of New Windsor receive and file with the town clerk the attached master services subcontract agreement between the Town of New Windsor and Quality Environmental Solutions Technologies Incorporated, Quest, effective January 14, 2026, from the provisions of environmental consulting services for 1-year term from January 14, 2026 through and including January 14, 2027. Hearing no objection, the Town Board of Town of New Windsor receive and file with the town clerk the attached business associate agreement between the Town of New Windsor Police Department and Independent Living Incorporated effective January 9, 2026 for the purpose of establishing a cooperative relationship between the parties to promote public health, reduce repeated law enforcement encounters, and connect individuals referred to the Town of New Windsor Police Department with necessary and appropriate treatment or support services for substance use disorders and mental health services. Said agreement shall continue in effect until terminated as provided in the agreement. I don't know if, Lieutenant, if we started this yet with them or no?
Not particularly with them.
Yeah, I know that's coming, I believe, so we have to iron out some wrinkles there. Hearing no objection, the Town Board of Town of New Windsor receive and file with the town clerk the attached correspondence dated January 30, 2026 from the Justice Noreen Calderon and Justice Eve I. Lincoln appointing and assigning Court Clerk Stephanie Heff to Judge Calderon, assigning Court Clerk Carolina Rincon to Justice Lincoln, and assigning Senior Court Clerk Patricia Tarsia to oversee courtroom and clerical operations, compliance with the court rules and procedures, as well providing administrative support to both judges and court administration. There are no objections. The Town Board of Town of New Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached emergency action plan, updated last revised December 25, 2025, for the Beaver Dam Lake, New York State DEC Dam ID 195-0502, Federal Dam ID number 00619. Hearing no objection, Town Board of Town of New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached notice of cancellation from the United States Fire Insurance Company for the stormwater maintenance bond number 612-422-921, the amount of $129,000. The developer has provided a replacement bond underwritten by Great Midwest Insurance Company, securing the performance of long-term maintenance and continuation of private stormwater management facilities for a project commonly known as 108 Windsor Highway Solar Farm, Planning Board 21-13, located upon 108 Windsor Highway, New Windsor, New York, and further identified New Windsor Tax Map Section 9, Block 1, Lots 3 and 17. Hearing no objection, Town Board of Town of New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached notice of cancellation from the United States Fire Insurance Company for the landscaping bond number 922 in the amount of $103,000. Developer has provided a replacement bond underwritten by Great Midwest Insurance Company, securing the performance of landscaping and installation as outlined in the special conditions of planning board resolution dated July 10, 2024, approving the project commonly known as 108 Windsor Highway Solar Farm, planning board number 2113, located upon 108 Windsor Highway, New Windsor, New York, and further identifies 10 New Windsor tax map, section 9, block 1, lots 3 and 17. Hearing no objection, the town board of 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached notice of cancellation from the United States Fire Insurance Company for the decommissioning bond number 612-422-923 in the amount of 89,000 or 98,900. Developer has provided a replacement bond underwritten by Great Midwest Insurance Company, securing the performance of properly decommissioned solar farm as outlined in the decommissioning plan revised November 24th for the project commonly known as 108 Windsor Highway Solar Farm, planning board number 21-13, located upon 108 Windsor Highway, New Windsor, New York, and further identified in the town of New Windsor tax map, section 9, block 1, lots 3 and 17. Hearing no objection, town board of 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached stormwater maintenance bond number GM 257759 in the amount of $129,000 underwritten by Great Midwest Insurance Company, securing the performance of long-term maintenance and continuation of private stormwater management facility for a project commonly known as 108 Windsor Highway Solar Farm, planning board 2113, located upon 108 Windsor Highway, New Windsor, New York, and further identified the 10 New Windsor tax map, section 9, blocks 1, lot 3 and 17. This bond replaced the United States Fire Insurance Company bond number 612-422-921. I think she added more to this. Good Lord. Hearing no objection, town board 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached landscaping bond number GM 257760 in the amount of $103,000 underwritten by Great Midwest Insurance Company, securing the performance of landscaping installation as outlined in the special conditions of the planning bond resolutions dated July 10, 2024, approving a project commonly known as 108 Windsor Highway Solar Farm, planning board 21-13, located upon 108 Windsor Highway, New Windsor, New York, and further identifies the 10 New Windsor tax map, section 9, block 1, lots 3 and 17. This bond replaced United States Fire Insurance Company bond number 612-422-922. Continuing here. Hearing no objection, town board 10 New Windsor receive and file with the town clerk the attached decommissioning bond GM 257761 in the amount of $98,900 underwritten by Great Midwest Insurance Company, securing the performance properly decommissioning the solar farm as outlined in the decommissioning plan revised November 2024 for the project commonly known as 108 Windsor Highway Solar Farm, planning board 21-13, located upon 108 Windsor Highway, New Windsor, New York, and further identifies New Windsor tax map, section 9, block 1, lots 3 and 17. This bond replaced the United States Fire Insurance Company bond number 612-422-923. Hearing no objection, town board 10 New Windsor receive and file with the town clerk and attach release of part of the mortgage premises of the 10 New Windsor to SDC New Windsor Realty LLC and dated December 5th, 2025, and recorded in Orange County Clerk's Office on the 10th day of December 2025 in library 15825 at page 1569. I didn't think that 108 Solar Farm was ever going to end. Hearing no objection, town board 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached notice of claim in the matter of Miles Clemay versus the 10 New Windsor, New York. I believe this was a town snowplow that hit a parked vehicle during a snowstorm. I was parked on the road while they were trying to clear snow out of the road, and they're suing us for that. Hearing no objection, town board 10 New Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached official undertaking municipal officers. Hearing no objection, town board 10 New Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached monthly reports following departments for January 2026. Justice Calderon, Justice Lincoln, Police Department, Building Department, Recreation Department, tax receivers monthly tax statement, tax receivers utility report, and the town clerks. Public forum. Anybody want to speak? Nobody? Justin, you? Dan, no? Nothing. That was close. Town board 10 New Windsor adjourned the town board meeting at 7:29 p.m. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Schwartz.
Yes.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Candido.
Yes.
Yes.
Supervisor Jay.
Yes. Did I say 7:28?